Trey Gowdy just exposed biggest reason Adam Schiff doesn't want Fisa memo released by Dan Lindsay for MadWorldNews.com. Democrats are running for cover after the House Intelligence Committee voted to release the Fisa memo. Now Trey Gowdy is telling America the biggest reason Adam Schiff doesn't want the contents of the memo made public. According to the Gateway Pundit, Gowdy appeared on Fox and Friends on Tuesday, January 30th, 2018, to blast Democrats for trying to hide the Fisa memo from Americans. During his interview, Gowdy re-emphasized the most crucial reasons that the Fisa memo should be released and exposed the reason Adam Schiff and other Democrats wanted to keep it classified. If you're interested in whether or not the dossier was used in court proceedings and you're interested in whether or not it was funded by a political opponent, why doesn't he just say Hillary? Then you'll want to see the memo, Gowdy said. When asked about the memo, was just an attempt by the House Republicans to diminish the reputation of Special Counsel Robert Mueller, Gowdy replied. What? I think it was 2 days ago I said I support Bob Mueller 100%. I wasn't a math major. I don't think you can support someone more than 100%. What a crock, right? Then Gowdy revealed why the Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee didn't want the Fisa memo released. Look, my Democrat colleagues, let's just take a listen to him. Let's just take a listen because I don't really approve of what Gowdy says.
Yeah, he's got 5 days to decide that it should not be made public. The indications are that he's not going to exercise that. And I would just tell my fellow citizens, if you're interested in whether or not the dossier was used in court proceedings and you're interested in whether or not it was funded by a political opponent, then you'll want to see the memo.
Sure. Congressman, there are
5 days to decide.
Notice how he's Notice how he's politically correct by saying a political opponent. Who's the political opponent? There was only Hillary. You see, Gowdy lost his traction. Really, he has.
Not be made public. The indications are that he's not going to exercise that. And I would just tell my fellow citizens, if you're interested in whether or not the dossier was used in court proceedings and you're interested in whether or not it was funded by a political opponent, then you'll want to see the memo.
Sure. Congressman, there are Democrats who are saying that what the Republicans are doing with this memo and just a general drumbeat up on Capitol Hill is trying to diminish Robert Mueller and his investigation.
Yeah, I think it was 2 days ago I said I support Bob Mueller 100%. I wasn't a math major. I don't think you can support someone more than 100%. So, look, my Democrat colleagues didn't want us to find this information. They did everything they could to keep us from finding this information. So, of course, they don't want
Will it be embarrassing to them?
I think it'll be embarrassing to Adam Schiff once people realize the extent to which he went to keep them from learning any of this. So that would be the embarrassment.
Go ahead.
What do you mean?
I mean, going to court to help Fusion GPS, so we can't find out that they paid for the dossier,
yeah.
And that they were working for the DNC. That's a pretty big step to go to court to try to keep the American people from learning something. So look, if it were up to Adam Schiff, you wouldn't know about Hillary Clinton's email, you wouldn't know about the server, you wouldn't know who paid for the dossier. So I do find it ironic that he has his own memo now, because if it were up to him, we wouldn't know any of it.
Aren't we all in search of the truth, though? I mean, Democrats and Republicans should be in search of the truth. If there are a few bad apples, they need to get out. But why is this such a partisan issue when if something wrong happened, we need to get to the bottom of it, figure out who's responsible, and then there need to be consequences. But why do the Democrats have a problem with that?
I don't know, Ansley. My old job, it was about the pursuit of the truth. This job, it is about winning. And I think that's what frustrates people, and that's how you get a 7% public approval rating.
Yeah.
I want to know.
You mean to tell me all these years, Gowdy, you don't know what their motives are? Come on. You know, he's lost a lot of his prestige, I should say. I don't know what word to use, but he's not the Gowdy that we thought he was. Adam Schiff needs someone to get a broom for his ashes because Trey Gowdy just burned him alive. Yeah, he burned Adam Schiff, so to speak. But you don't know why they were doing this? Because they are corrupt. So Gowdy also said that he doesn't believe that President Trump is going to exercise his option to keep the Fisa memo under review for 5 days, and quite honestly, he shouldn't. Every last piece of information contained in the memo belongs to the American people, not to the slimy Washington, D.C. politicians. It's time to kick the Trump train into overdrive and rid our government of liberal hacks like Adam Schiff and Andrew McCabe, to name just a few. The real progress can begin after President Trump has gotten the team he needs in Congress and in our federal agencies who support his agenda. Not his agenda, the American people's agenda. Absolutely. He stands for what the American people with half a brain stand for. Until then, we are just fighting the deep state to keep Trump in office. The bulldog Trey Gowdy is doing a phenomenal job, says you, for the people of South Carolina. I don't know about, okay. And I'm sure they appreciate his relentless efforts to serve their interests in the days to come. I hope that Gowdy considers taking over the State Department, the NSA, or possibly the CIA if Mike Pompeo is reassigned. We need more good guys in position of power to help President Donald Trump drain the swamp. Yeah, I'm not saying Gowdy's a swamp creature, but you know, maybe he's playing politics. He did go hard-handed, a little bit on Schiff, but he says the political party. How come he doesn't say Hillary Clinton? You see what I'm saying? And then he says he supports Mueller 100%. Mueller knows this is a crock investigation, so how could you support Mueller 100%? What's going on? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.